This is Top Rank, and this is the main event. Fighting out of the blue corner, presented in association with Groupe Yvon Michel. He weighed in at 147 pounds, wearing black, blue, and white trunks. He brings a record of 34 wins with only 1 defeat, 23 victories by way of knockout. From Trois-Rivières, Quebec, Canada, he is the reigning NABO champion, Mikael Zewski. Fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 146.5 pounds, wearing black and gold trunks. He brings a record of 21 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 17 wins by way of knockout. He is a 2-time Olympian. He's a former world title challenger from Kaunas, Lithuania, Egidijus Mean Machine Kavaliauskas.
No, back.
Unified.
Okay, fellas, everything looked good on both sides. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Again, I want to caution you to keep this fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say, you must obey. Good luck to both of you. Touch them up.
And under the unified rules, there will be no 3 knockdown rule. Instant replay is available to the Nevada State Athletic Commission. There's no standing 8 count. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. In case of an accidental foul, we go to the scorecards after 4 complete rounds. Technical decision if the accidental foul happens before 4, and only the referee or doctor can stop the fight. And we invite you to be a part of tonight's crowd. Cheer along using Hear Me Cheer on any device and have your voice heard live during the fights. Or go to espn.hearmecheer.com to participate. I'm Bernardo Osuna alongside Timothy Bradley, and Mark Kriegel is also in the bubble. We're missing Joe Tessitore and Andre Ward, but tonight's main event features Egidijus Kavaliauskas taking on Mikael Zewski. Lithuania versus Canada. Both fighters ranked within the top 10 of, their governing bodies, but the road to a world title at welterweight, Tim,
it's tough.
You need to be impressive.
It's tough. You got to be impressive. Yeah, I mean, there's a fleet of top fighters at the welterweight division. I'm gonna just warn everybody right now. Don't go too far away from your TV. If you're watching and you know someone else that like boxing, call them up right now and let them know to watch this fight, because both these guys have punching power in both hands. They can hurt each other at any moment in this fight.
Zewski's got 23 knockouts in his 34 wins, and Kavaliauskas has 17 knockouts in 21 wins. Another thing to watch out for is that Kavaliauskas has been cut in his last 3 fights, so that's something to watch out for.
All right, I'm gonna let you know. Another thing is that look for Kavaliauskas to land the right hand over the top of the jab of Zewski, but you saw what just happened. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And also, the punch of choice for Zewski is the left hook. He likes to get in position to land his left hook.
Zewski looks big tonight too. He's got that broad back from that camera angle. It was pretty impressive. But I was going to tell you, man, Kavaliauskas looks like Captain America. Got that nicely done hair, the abs, just put a shield right there. Oh, nice right hand from Zewski, and the quick Cobra-like left with those Venom gloves from Kavaliauskas. Both guys feeling each other out because there's a lot of respect for their respective powers.
You saying feeling each other out? Well, these boys in there throwing leather. They getting to it.
I'm saying they want to know just how hard the other guy hits with that body shot, which was low, according to referee Kenny Bayless here.
Yeah, neither of these guys, they're here for business. Neither of these guys are waiting or wasting any time to get in their rhythm.
There's that uppercut from Kavaliauskas.
That was a nice uppercut. Very well placed. They slipped in the inside. Most of the time when you slip a jab, you want to go to your right and then come over with the right hand. But he went in the inside, switched it up, and came up with the beautiful uppercut. There it is. That's the uppercut. See, the jab, typically you move your head to the right to get away from the jab. Everything is opposite in boxing, but available for Kavaliauskas.
Round 2 of a scheduled 10-round main event here at the MGM Grand Bubble in Las Vegas. And it almost seems like a Mount Rushmore of fighters back there who were on today's card. All in prime shape here for the bubble. How things have changed over the last 10 weeks here in the bubble. I'm not alone anymore. I'm here with Timothy Bradley alongside Mark Kriegel as well. I'm Bernardo Osuna. And here we have Kavaliauskas and Mikael Zewski exchanging leather. And one of the things we talked about is how is Kavaliauskas going to come back? Is his confidence going to be shaken? And I think it's the opposite. He grew from that fight, from being in the fight, from laying hands on Terrence Crawford before being taken out and walked down. But his early success makes him feel like I belong amongst the elite.
You know, I asked the question during the fighter meeting. I said, what did you think to yourself when you sat down, you know, after the first round and facing Terrence Crawford? He said, it was easy. He couldn't believe it. It was easy. You know, and I have to say that, you know, when I was fought Manny Pacquiao for the first time, I said to myself, I belong in there with them. I can compete with this man.
And then you went on to get those great victories after that, because it's a confidence builder. Even,
yes, it is.
Even if you don't get that win, which you did in the first fight, but nonetheless, it just gives you the fact that, man, I've been in there against one of the top dog, not just in the division, but pound for pound. And not only that, to one of the meanest cats in the world when you talk about boxers, and Terrence Crawford. And you didn't ask him what he felt after the 8th round or the 9th round, which is smart, but hey, you got to take something out of those experiences. No,
you do. You take a lot out of those experiences. You know, I always say, man, suffering your first loss, you know, it can be challenging. You know, but boxing is 90% mental. You know, that's where your pride is tarnished, your confidence is tarnished. You know, but what changed that is the fact that you go back, you review the tape, and you make some changes in your career. You make some adjustments, and you know, and that's the thing that uplifts your pride and get you back in there.
And the changes that Kavaliauskas made was in terms of conditioning. He changed the way he was conditioning from before the Terrence Crawford fight, and we'll see as this fight progresses if that made a difference. The pandemic's been tough on a lot of fighters, but he says, I kept myself in shape. Once again, the abs are all there. You know about that. I have no idea what it feels like to have those abs.
Man, but abs don't make you fight.
That's it.
Trust me, abs don't give you more skills.
Julio Cesar Chavez, who I did a show with, told me, look, I never had abs until now that I'm 50 years old. But you know what? I didn't need them to be the best in history from Mexico. Marco.
That was a great jab right there from Kavaliauskas. You know, he needs to land more of those type of punches right there. The jab is what's going to set up your offense. He needs to come back with combinations. Here's another jab from Kavaliauskas. You know what? Zewski made him pay with that shot. Came out with a nice body shot. Left hand to the body.
So far, 23 jabs landed from Kavaliauskas compared to 9 jabs landed for his opponent, Mikael Zewski.
You see the adjustment right there that Zewski just made. He's throwing the left hook. He wants him to keep the right hand home. That's what he wants Kavaliauskas to do, keep the right hand home. And plus, he understands now that's the shot. He understands that that's the shot that Kavaliauskas is looking for, is the right hand. So he picked his hand up. Good adjustment.
Mark, what's the feeling in Egidijus' corner right now?
Well, Marco Contreras says Egidijus has to be busier. He's got to follow with that jab, a right hand over the top. As Zewski keeps his left hand down, he's there for the overhand right.
So right here, you know, the thing that I'm seeing right now is that Zewski has better footwork. He has better footwork than Kavaliauskas. Kavaliauskas, he got the wide stance. What is he doing? He just, you know, he's been beached like a whale. He's sitting directly in front, trying to counterpunch. You know, no adjustments. It's easy for Zewski to get in and get out with his punches.
That's a nice big shot that Zewski landed on Kavaliauskas, kind of woke him up a little bit, and Kavaliauskas comes back with the left hook, and down goes to the body in Mikael Zewski. So it's becoming a high-level power chess match here at the center of the ring.
Yes, it is. Both these guys are power boxers.
Work out, work out, work out. Stop, stop, stop. Sit back.
Look, it doesn't look like Kavaliauskas is doing much, but he is. You know, he's trying to wear the young man. He's trying to wear the younger man down by applying pressure, occasionally shooting a jab down the middle, and then just catching his punches off his guard, making them work. Then eventually he's going to step it up.
You see the work with the 1-2, but the 2 goes down to the body and not upstairs for Mikael Zewski.
See, the problem I'm having with Kavaliauskas right now is a beautiful jab, but where is the right hand? Where's the cleanup crew? That jab is so problematic right now for Zewski.
I mean, he can't get away from it, but you mentioned there's only that one shot. There's nothing following up behind it here as we come to the conclusion of round number 3. I'm not alone here in the bubble anymore, and the sportsbook, Tim, in terms of the demeanor of Mikael Zewski, not even breathing hard there after that 3rd round.
No, Zewski's not breathing hard, but I saw a little bit of transition, you know, a little bit of, what do you call it? I saw a change in Zewski. A small change in that last round. I saw Kavaliauskas get a little bit more aggressive, have success with the jab. It seems like he has found the key finally.
The question is, will he follow the instructions of Marco Contreras, who wants something behind that jab as opposed to just that stick forward? You see a little bit of inflammation under the right eye of Egidijus Kavaliauskas, and that's the jab that Zewski's had some success with as well, and the left hook.
And that thing swelled up really fast. I don't know if it's from the left hook or maybe a thumb in the eye. But it's quickly swelling. It's swelling very fast.
Yes, it is. You get that mouse right underneath it, and it's...
Oh,
nice right hand there from Zewski. And this is becoming a firefight. Both guys have power, and they're giving us the fireworks early on here in their 10-round match.
Listen, it don't feel like a sparring session to me. These boys trying to take each other's head off.
Well, maybe that's why it feels more like a sparring match, because sometimes, you know, it's like, hey, let's take it easy today. We're just going to work on this, and once somebody gets cracked, it's on. Kavaliauskas will have Mike the Mechanic Basel working on that inflamed right eye once round 4 comes to an end, and he's going to have his work cut out for him.
Better get that inswell ready.
You see that chess match. It's the footwork, but also just keeping an eye on each other where that power shot is coming from, because there you see that stick jab from Kavaliauskas, his best weapon so far. But he's not setting anything else up behind it. He must be respecting that left hook of Zewski.
Listen, I don't know what he's respecting, but right now Zewski's outworking him right now, outlanding him and outworking him at this moment.
They say styles make fights, and it's impressive to think that Kavaliauskas was looking better against Terrence Crawford through the first 4 rounds than he's looking against Zewski.
Well, it's just styles make fights. That's all it is. I think, honestly, Terrence Crawford, I think they thought something different. I think that they thought that he was going to bring pressure. Let's put it that way.
Mike Basel was using to push down the inflammation on the right eye and push it away from the eyeball of Egidijus Kavaliauskas. And, you know, they were pretty precise in terms of the instructions. Marco Contreras saying, look, these rounds are very, very close. You're doing very good work with the jab. And then Edgar Cruz chiming in, but you got to use that right hand as well. Mark, what do you got?
Mike Basil, esteemed cut man, says it's not too much of a problem. It's under the eye. Just a mouse, fellas.
Just a mouse becomes an issue very quickly if it's not handled well. But one of the best in the business, Mike Basil here. We got 3 cut men working the corners, and Kavaliauskas drew Basil while Mikael Zewski has Stitch Duran working in that corner. So both guys in good hands.
See, every time Kavaliauskas get in his rhythm, you know, and let his hands go, he's dictating the pace and also the action. About 10 seconds ago, I saw a left hook that landed to the body of Zewski, and he reacted a certain way. It hurt him. And seeing that, that's where I'm going.
There you see, that's exactly what Kavaliauskas saw. He's like, look, I'm going to go to the body with the left and then the right hand.
So he must have saw the same thing that I saw, the way that Zewski reacted to those body shots.
The problem is he's got to get inside that jab to be able to land to the body, and Zewski being able to control range at times.
Oh, he's getting in there. His jab, Kavaliauskas' jab is landing. Look at that. Bop, bop. He just need to get his head outside, get his foot outside to be able to land the left hook to the body.
See that right hand from Zewski just barely got off the line, did Kavaliauskas. Ooh, nice body shot there from Zewski.
That was a good one. That's the key right there, the body work. The body work is the key for Kavaliauskas right now. If he continues to go down to the body, he's going to break down Zewski.
Zewski's got that same idea.
Zewski now dropping the hand. I always say you got to know why you're dropping the hand. You know, it better not just be you want to look cool. There needs to be a reason. You're trying to lure in something.
Kavaliauskas was very clear in saying, look, I know that none of the PBC champions are going to give me an opportunity. I have to basically break down the door, beat contender after contender, and that's the only way I'm ever going to get another shot at the world title. And so far, he's been consistent, but he's not been impressive.
Deep breath and hold it.
Reaction through the first 5 rounds.
These are you know, close rounds. I thought that Kavaliauskas did a great job controlling this round with his jab, everything off his jab. And when he follows up with power shots, combinations, you know, to the head and body, you know, he has a lot of success. But when he just sits on the outside and he doesn't work, then Zewski takes control.
Zewski had spoken about taking this fight on 6 weeks notice, and when Carl Moretti called him to ask about a thumb injury that he had, he said, hey, I'm ready to go, I'm recovered. So, you know, it's one of those things where he hasn't shown any ill effects of that thumb injury. He's in this fight in round 6 of a scheduled 10-round fight against Egidijus Kavaliauskas. I'm Bernardo Osuna alongside Timothy Bradley and Mark Kriegel, coming to you live from the bubble. It's good to have you guys here present. How does it feel to see the fights again, Tim?
Oh, it feels great. You know, you can see a lot more when you're sitting right in front. You know, you can feel the impact of these punches. Wow.
Like that quick combination from Mikael Zewski that makes Kavaliauskas take a step back.
Yeah, you know, sitting in my house inside that small little office, you know, I had to do what I had to do. It wasn't fun. I can tell you that. I enjoy being here with you, Bernardo, tonight.
I'm glad you're not watching this on an iPad. Mark, you were in the corner of Mikael Zewski. What does his father, Jean, say?
Jean Zewski, father and coach. I asked him, what about those right hooks of Kavaliauskas? He says, it doesn't matter. I want my son to attack the eye, close that eye.
Hey, that's the art of war, especially in boxing. And Tim, what's it like when you see a vulnerability like that that just glares at you?
You just can't fully commit to it. Of course, you want to continue to hit that eye, but if you just commit to that and focus on that, you can lose track of the fight in the game plan.
Kavaliauskas had success with the right to the body, and here with a nice overhand right. Here's the exchange and the quickness of Mikael Zewski, but now you see the pressure, the bully come out in Kavaliauskas, and this is where he's dangerous.
This is exactly where he's dangerous, and right now he has Zewski on his heels right now.
Taking a book out of that Terrence Crawford playbook. I'm going to let you do your thing early on, and then it's my turn. Let's see how you react.
That's that experience. Experience comes in late in fights.
You can see the tide turning here with Kavaliauskas getting a lot more comfortable, taking a step forward, and Zewski now trying to figure out, how do I get this guy off me? There you see that stick jab, follows up with that right hand.
Good body shot right there from Zewski, stepping inside again to land that shot high on the hip. Again, the biggest difference here is the fact that Kavaliauskas he's leading. He's marching forward. He's being aggressive. He's being the boss. That's when he is effective. For me, I always say the jab is the most important weapon. You see Kavaliauskas right here landing the jab excessively over and over and over, consistently through this fight. I want to see him follow up with some power shots.
Let it go. Okay?
If he follows up with power shots,
Come on, Egidijus, let's go. 3 rounds.
he can probably. It's a possibility he can probably end this fight.
You see the amount of jabs thrown, and he's landed twice as many jabs as Mikael Zewski at a 30% clip. But the way to win this fight convincingly and do what everybody expects him to do in terms of win in an impressive fashion, to demand a world title shot, it has to be the follow-up punches, not just that jab.
You got to show us its emergency. I saw a little bit in that last round, but I want to continue to see the dominance, not no back and forth action. No, you have to dominate these rounds, especially these later rounds.
You see that right hand by Mikael Zewski. He's still a dangerous puncher. I mean, he's got 23 knockouts at a 66% clip of his wins, so he's in this fight.
Oh, nice shot. That left hook right there staggered Kavaliauskas. He was a little bit off balance, but I have to say he was buzzed.
We'll see how he reacts here. Kavaliauskas coming forward once again. You see the head movement from Mikael Zewski. Nice left hook from Kavaliauskas. Both guys steady with that uppercut once again from Kavaliauskas, but not dominant.
Not dominant. I mean, it's back and forth action. But in transition, both these guys can land. Both guys are right directly in front. So as soon as offense is thrown, defense, then you got to come back with offense, and then defense again, and then come back with offense.
Nice body shot, a left hook to the liver there from Egidijus Kavaliauskas. You saw how Zewski dropped his hands. You mentioned, why is he dropping his hands? What's the reasoning behind it? Well, I think that one was the reason. And here's a jab and the follow-up combination. And this is the Kavaliauskas that can be dangerous for any guy at 147 when he puts his punches together.
Nice little stab jab from Zewski right there. Got Kavaliauskas' attention. He's looking to set up something over the top, changing levels.
Gonna make Kavaliauskas drop those hands, protect the body with that little triple jab. Quick left hook and that stick jab from Egidijus Kavaliauskas. Now he's coming forward, little feint and then another jab.
You see a little footwork right there from Kavaliauskas. Good job right there. I mean, exiting out, went to the left and swing back to the right.
So he doesn't have lead at his feet.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, nice right hand. He hurts his opponent right here. He's trying to finish the fight, but the round is about to end, and here we go. Knockdown.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You okay? Come to me. Give me your gloves.
What a big flurry from Egidijus Kavaliauskas there. And I was saying the round is about to end because I heard that 10-second chime and wow, got up at 9.
What an uppercut. This is the change-up that I'm talking about. Beautiful uppercut right there. You see Zewski leaning forward, trying to shoot the jab, trying to stab down to the body. And what did Kavaliauskas do? He lifted him up with the uppercut. He timed him. He wanted to go down there. He set him up for that beautiful counter right uppercut. Look at that. He sees it coming. There it is. Boom. Beautiful shot right there. Then here's the follow-up, the cleanup crew. You know what? Zewski better be lucky. He is lucky that the round ended because he was hurt bad. And right now, if I'm in Kavaliauskas' corner right now, I'm telling them to go out there and, like my man Dre say, he ain't here, go out there and check his temperature.
Show me something. Okay.
Referee Kenny Bayless keeping a close eye on Mikael Zewski. And you see that right hand drops him again here at the start of round 8, and the fight is over.
That was fast.
Hey, Tim, here in the bubble, we check temperature for COVID-19. My man just checked his temperature, and he was done.
Wow.
Wow, impressive finish. That's what we talked about. Egidijus Kavaliauskas needs to make a statement and prove that he deserves a world title shot. And that's exactly what he did in the last 2 rounds.
That's what I was talking about, coming through the side door. Now, you know, it's time to show out. It's been a long time since we've seen this type of performance and knockout from Kavaliauskas, and he got it. He did it in great fashion. Like I said, check his temperature, come out. He hurt him at the end of that last round, and he came out and checked him early and jumped on him early. He came around the guard right there, landed right on the chin of Zewski. That sent him to the canvas and ended the fight. Here it is again. Beautiful setup, just follow up. He knew he had his man hurt. He used his experience tonight. You know, he was patient tonight. He used a great jab tonight, you know, to set up this punch. The uppercut. Beautiful, beautiful shot right there from Kavaliauskas. Great finish, great performance.
CompuBox numbers don't lie. I mean, the total punches both landed at about a 30+% clip, but it was those power shots from Egidijus Kavaliauskas that really took him to victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside MGM Grand, this bout comes to a halt at 7 seconds of round number 8. For your winner by knockout, and now NABO and WBC Continental America's champion, Egidijus Mean Machine Kavaliauskas.
There you see the winner, and just to put things into perspective, Mikael Zewski was up on 2 of the 3 scorecards going into that 8th round before Egidijus Kavaliauskas did what he had to do.